Hey guys, how you doing? Coach Mitch here. Over the past few years, I want to explain to you guys when I get the returns that come to me. First of all, you're asking what's a return? A return is somebody who did the Border Patrol interview on their own, didn't pass, and they come see me to figure out how to pass it, all right? Which I help out, of course, as always. The I have four main things I want to talk to you guys about, okay, as to why people do not pass the Border Patrol interview. First thing is this: is that they're using poor decision logic, and then because the BP, if you guys have been through it, the interview is very tough. So they use poor decision logic, and what happens then? It's going to get exposed, meaning that sometimes the answer itself it might sound okay, decent answer. However, it doesn't stop there in the BP interview because they're looking for reasoning, and so if your reasoning is weak, it's going to be detrimental for you. So a lot of times a candidate on their first time doing this interview who are not doing that well, they might jump to the action without explaining the why, the risk, the safety, the model, the mission, the consequences. All of those things are important. Remember, it's called the structured interview for a reason. So the panel is listening for structured decision making from you. And this is a big fail for a lot of people because they don't understand the panel's looking beyond just your nice answer. They're going for more than just that, okay? Number two is that a lot of times people are not showing emotional maturity. Now, they're going to press you. There's pressure in this interview. You will feel it for sure. When that Zoom opens up, you will feel the interview and the pressure, because they're not there to be your friends. It's known already. They're not your buddies, not your friends. They're not going to egg you on, not help you out. They are not there for that. You are literally just another number in this process. That's the real deal, you guys. So sometimes people try to sound tougher, or rougher or whatever. And you don't want to do that because you're showing you are an actor before you're a thinker. They don't want that. They want thinkers before they act. So you can't be in the interview trying to sound aggressive, reactive, ego-driven, or emotionally uncontrolled. These are things I remove from you in my coaching program because I need you to be 100% non-ego-driven, non-aggressive driven. I want you to be what? Humble but yet firm. That's what we're looking for in the interview process, okay? The Border Patrol still values controlled professionalism. They're not looking for heroes, okay? They don't want that at all. At this point here, I'm gonna stop you for a second, guys. If you're going to go through the BP interview and you want help from me, for sure, I've been doing this for many years. I have a 90.4% success rate for my BP applicants every time. We do a very good job because I really care about you succeeding. I cannot be here this long with a 90.4% success rate if I wasn't teaching people what it takes to pass, and I do that. If you're interested, click the link down below, get into my coaching program, get into my calendar, and there we go. Another thing too, you guys, I notice a lot of times is that how can I say this? The mission's weak. You're not showing the mission for BP when you're speaking, right? You're talking, you're answering, but you're talking to people who are already in BP. And because of that, you got to show them you understand part of the mission, right? And so if you don't understand border security, the enforcement role, public interaction, mission responsibility, emotional control, judgment, reliability, all those things in your answers, it may sound shallow to them. In my coaching program, I teach you all that. There are formulas I teach for a long time now, and they are effective to help you with this whole process. Guys, the last one is a heavy hitter. You can do the BP interview on your own. A lot of people do. It's not a big deal. However, if you're unsure even 10%, you're not sure, think about getting to my coaching program because I can show you what it takes to get through this. This is not like a civilian interview. I say this almost every video I'm in because I keep getting my returns, people who go the first time on their own, don't pass, and they tell me, Coach Mitch, I thought it was a civilian interview. Nobody cares about your college. Nobody cares about your GPA. Nobody cares about your GUN collection. No one cares if you were a cop, if you're military, if you're a lawyer, if you're whatever. No one cares about that. It isn't even going to come up in the interview. You have to understand this. If you have even 10% doubt about the interview process, contact me. I can show you how to do this, you guys. You don't want this to be a 6-month delay because you didn't want to do some time with me one-on-one to show you how to pass this interview. Think about what you get at the end of it. You get past the interview, right? You go into a career in Border Patrol, very rewarding career for you, 20 years, take care of the nation, take care of the country. I want to tell you this, do not underestimate this interview. It is serious business. If you're not ready, it's going to hammer you hard, it's going to hammer you tough, it's going to hammer you 6 months back. That's just the reality, guys, okay? If you want help from me, link down below in my description. Get it to my calendar. I can show you how to do it, okay? You take care, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.